Hello, good morning students. Today I am going to do problems on route stability criterion. So in the previous lecture, I have done all these problems. I mean to say I have explained you all the concepts in that video. If you go through, you can find all these things. However, some students have asked me to do more problems. So once again I am going to do this all the route stability. Problems on route stability. Okay, you see that. So in the construction of route array, one may come across the following three cases. Okay, what I'm saying is that, so in the construction of route array, one may come across is the following three cases. It's the following three cases. This I have explained in the previous video. Still again I'm going to explain you again. The first case one is so normal route array. Okay, the first one is normal route array. Normal route array means, see here, non-zero elements in the first column. In the first column of route array. So in the case one, what is that? Normal route array. In the first column, what happened? So after you completed the construction of route array, so you have to check the first column of the elements. Okay, so what happened if when you observe first column of all the elements, if there is no sign changes, the system is stable. Okay, if there are sign changes, the system become unstable. And also I told you number of sign changes is equal to number of poles lying right up of the S plane. Okay, then again case 2. In case 2, what happened? A row of all zeros. So when you constructing route array, so in between you may come across a row of all zeros. I have explained the problem. For example, if you take here, so S power 4, S power 4, 2, S power 3, so something like this. So if you get all zeros, this kind of cases, so how to do the problems? Okay, this is the second case. In the third case, in the case 3, when the first element of row is 0, but some or other elements are not 0. So what is that? First element of a row is 0, but some or other elements are not 0. It means if you just take for example, if you just take here S power 4, S power 3, S power 2, S power 2, S power 1 and 0. So what happened? So there are some elements here, some elements here. What happened here? S square row, if you just see that 0 and 1, something like this. Okay, So this actually third case, first element of row is 0, only one element is 0. In this case what you have to do, you have to replace 0 with epsilon and you do the problems. These are the very three important cases. And the fourth type of the problems may come in three cases, and the last one is, so in a characteristic equation they will give like this. In the as a fourth type of problem they will give like this: s power 4 2s plus 3s plus 5s plus k. Okay, so they will give like this the problem. So what you have to do, so you have to find the range of the k for the stability of the system. So you have to find the range of the k. So then dear students, there is a small correction here. Here is in this example when I am explaining the case 2, it is not a s square, this is s cubed and this is s square, and here is 2s power cubed and 2s power square. Thank you. You can find easily stability. You have to tell the range of the k. So what value of the k, the system become stable. Okay, so this one. So this is a very important to understand the concept for doing any problem. So this concept is very important to remember. So if you just know this concept, okay, and you can easily do the problems. But now I will tell you one example on the case 1. In the case 1 I will tell you one example. So if I take on a problem, I take here, I do one problem, I'll do one problem here. Students, I do one problem on case 1. I do one problem on case 1. So case 1, so that is normal route, okay, that I am going to teach you today. So if we just take one problem on this, so by root stability criterion, so the problem is like this. So the question is like, by root stability criterion determine the stability of the system represented by characteristic equation. This is the characteristic equation. So this is a problem. So this characteristic equation is this one. So characteristic equation is 9 s power 5 minus 20 s power 4, okay, plus 10 s cubed minus s square minus 9s minus 10 is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the characteristic equation. Okay, so what we have to do, comment on the location of the roots of the characteristics. So you have to find stability and also we have to comment on the location of the roots. It means, so how many poles are lying, if the system is unstable, how many poles are lying right up of the S-plane, how many poles are lying left up of the S-plane. So that we have to comment, and also we have to find whether system is stable or not. So we go for solution. So this is a solution. So you given characteristic equation is this one. Okay, so I'm going to write the formulation. So first what we have to do, first we have to take odd powers coefficient. So first I'm going to write formulation s power 5. So now it is s power 5, then s power 4, s power 3, s power 2, s power 1 and s power 0. Okay, s power 0. So you see that odd powers, first it is starting with the power odd. So first you have to write the odd power. Here also odd power of coefficients. What is the odd power of coefficient here? 9. Okay, and what is the odd power of coefficient here? 10. And what is the odd power of coefficient here? Minus 9. So this is s power 4. This is the even power coefficients, minus, what is that? Minus 20, minus 20, minus 1, so minus 10. So when you do, so you will get here. So when you cross multiply, so you have to write first minus 20 minus 20, you write minus 20. So you are going to find s power cube row. What happened? Minus 20 into 10, okay, minus 9 into minus 1 by minus 20. So you will get how much you will get? You will get this value 9.55 you will get 9.55 you will get. Okay, this value you will get 9.55 you will get if you just do it. Okay, so 9.55, and further you do it, and again you multiply this, 20 into 20 minus 20 into minus 9, okay, minus 9 into minus 10 by you divide by minus 20. So you will get minus 13.5, minus 13.5 you will get. Okay, so this is minus 13.5. Further you multiply, so you will get s square coefficient you will get minus 29.3. okay, next this value become minus 10, this value become 0. So next further you go minus 16.78, then further you go you will get minus 10. Okay, so I will share you the PDF, so how I have done it. So you know the method, you know. So next what is the, if you have to find s power 2 coefficient, you have to multiply 9.55 into minus 1 minus of minus 20 into minus 13.5, you divide it, so you will get this value. Just go like this. Okay, just you have to observe here, what you have to observe, when you observe this first column, you just observe the first column, when you observe the first column of the row, so this is the column 1. So what happened? So when you check this, when you observe it, so how many number of changes? Okay, you see that this one is the plus, this is also plus. Okay, so how many? So it's a plus 2 minus 1. Okay, so one root is changing here, then minus 2 plus, another root is changing, then plus 2 minus another root. So minus 2 minus, no changing, there is no sign changes from here. So how many roots? There is a 1, 2 and 3. How many sign changes? 3 sign changes. 3 sign changes. So I have told you number of sign changes is equal to number of roots lying on the right half of the S plane. Okay, so you just see that. So this is the power 5. It means how many roots are there? Since the power is 5, there are 5 roots are there. So out of 5 roots, how many roots? There are 3 sign changes. Means out of 5, 3 roots are lying right half of the S plane. So remaining two poles are lying right half of the S plane. So what is the conclusion here? The conclusion is system is result. I am going to write. So what happened? System is unstable. The system is unstable because 3 roots are lying left half of the S plane. System to be stable, what happened? All the roots should lie left half of the S plane. Okay, think how many roots are lying left of the S plane? So 3 roots are lying on the right half of S plane, and 2 roots are lying on the left half of S plane. Okay, it means, see how many total 5 rows out of 5. So 3 roots, this is the right half of S plane, this is the left half of the S plane. So 3 roots are lying right half of the S plane, and 2 roots are lying left half of the S plane. So therefore this is a system is unstable. Okay, so there is no root lying on the imaginary axis. Okay, so for the definition, systems to be stable, all the loads should lie left half of the S plane, the system is stable. See, if two simple poles on imaginary axis remaining left of the S plane, we say the marginally stable. Okay, this problem, a system is on the problem on the case 1. Okay, for case 2 and case 3 and finding the k value, so I will send you the material. I have done the problems, so I will send it to you. I will post in the WhatsApp group. Thank you.